there's a certain delusional quality that all successful people have to have. You see, all successful people have this belief. They have this understanding that I'm going to do something different than has ever been done before. They have this idea that they're not going to be told what to do because they know where they're going. And you always hear this term in life, be realistic. Well, realism and success are on two opposite ends of the spectrum. Now, what do I mean by that? You know, you're always told in life that things of grand accomplishment are unrealistic. But the few successful people who actually act on that belief to prove those naysayers wrong is what determines someone who is successful from someone who is not. You know, it's unrealistic to think that we could put people in a metal fixture and fly them from one point on the earth to another. Fortunately, the Wright brothers didn't buy into that concept of being realistic. You know, it's unrealistic to think that the idea of electricity could exist, that there could be light at any instant. Fortunately, Edison did not believe in that concept of being realistic. And you often hear this term, Rome wasn't built in a day. Everyone's heard it. But how many people actually understand it? You understand what it means, that the idea of this great, grand accomplishment takes time. It's a gradual process. But how many few people are there on this earth that actually act on that understanding of Rome wasn't built in a day? Too many times do you see people say that when they're younger they want to do one thing and they do something else as their career, right? As a kid, you once said that I wanted to be a musician, or I wanted to be a basketball player, or I wanted to be an astronaut. Okay, that's your dream. That's your dream career. And then they end up being 40 with kids in some job that they had no intention of being in, working as a mindless drone with no passion, all because they didn't understand and act on that understanding that in order to become the person that you want to be in terms of your dream career takes an extraordinary amount of time and effort every single day. No one got to where they were without hard work. Regardless if you have talent, there's a big misunderstanding between the concept of talent and skill. You see, talent you have naturally, but skill is only developed by hours and hours and hours of beating on your craft. And everyone who got to where they were not only has talent, but the skill is the overwhelming factor in what got them to where they were, because they worked on it every single day. And it's this idea, this concept of delaying gratification and taking each day as an opportunity to live up to one grandiose accomplishment that you envision. You see, you don't start and set out to build a wall. You don't say, I'm going to be a professional singer or an actor overnight.